September Nintendo Direct was yesterday, and I'm here to tell you guys what happened on it. Let's go.
If all we have is time, then we'll be alright.
Alright, Nintendo decided to start the Direct and kick things off with Luigi's Mansion 3. Luigi is back and ready to capture more ghosts in Luigi's Mansion 3. It's also a working title. Launching exclusively for Nintendo Switch in 2019. And a little bit of confession. I have played like a quarter of the original Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube via hacked ROM on my Wii, and I've played a little bit of the 3DS game. I think it's Luigi's Dark Moon, if I'm correct. I've only played a little bit of that game, and I haven't touched it since. But I'm happy to hear that there's a new release on Luigi's Mansion on the Switch, after this series being dead for so long. But yeah, I can't wait to capture more ghosts. Let's see what else is next. Kirby's Epic Yarn is coming to Nintendo's 3DS, and this version is extra. No pun intended. Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. It launches 2019 and includes new features specific to the Nintendo 3DS version. And those extras are minigames, new abilities, and a new mode. If I'm correct, it's called Demon Mode. And it's interesting because it actually has a life bar, and you weren't actually able to take hits in the original Kirby's Epic Yarn. So that's actually pretty interesting, to be honest. Yeah, I've actually played the full game of Kirby's Epic Yarn on the Nintendo Wii back when the Wii was pumping out games, and I loved it. It was really awesome. And it is probably one of my most favorite games on the Wii, actually. Though that's all I have to say about this game. Let's move on. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch on January 11th, 2019. And it includes both of New Super Mario Bros. U and New Super Mario Luigi U games. And this actually comes out the day after my birthday. So this announcement was a surprise for me, both the features and the release date. One of the features that actually surprised me in the game was that how Toadette can turn into Peachette. So basically turn into Princess Peach, which really surprised me. And that's so weird in my opinion, because it's not Peach, it's Toadette, and it's just so odd. But I'm just happy to see this come out, and I might actually get it on the day after my birthday, since my birthday is on January 10th, and this comes out on the 11th. So like, I'm just really hyped for that. But yeah, let's get off. More games, more features, more fun. Nintendo Switch Online memberships will launch on September 18th, and that is this Tuesday, which is 4 days from this video being uploaded. And that is exciting for me because I've never really played a large variety of NES games, and I'm happy to see that I am going to try a lot of these games out for the first time. Also, they talk about cloud save data, and that is so important because if your Switch breaks, and if you get and if you need to get a new Switch, it's perfect because your save data will be transferred to the cloud. So that's perfect for this. And sadly, it's going to be mandatory to play online, obviously. And sadly, that's what a lot of people don't want to play or pay for this service because of how you have to pay to play online. But to be honest, it doesn't really $20 a year. That sounds like a steal in my opinion, bro. I don't know why people are complaining. You can even save money with a family plan if you trust people with your account. Like, bro. This seems like a steal. I don't know why people are freaking complaining about this. It's so good. But it also, they talked about, well, yeah, well, I'm gonna go back to cloud save data and how it could even work if you want to get a better-ish Switch. Like if you want to get the new Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu what's it called, bundle, then you can save your data and they can transfer over there, which I find really cool. Though not all games are compatible, as the recent leak coding has found out. Like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee doesn't have cloud save data, and some other stuff. But yeah. Also towards the end of the online segment, they also announced NES controllers for the NES library that you'll be able to connect these Joy-Cons to the Switch itself. But I mean, I don't know how these Joy-Cons will actually work as actual Joy-Cons, but we won't know until the service launches next week. Nintendo also decided to reveal the release date for Super Mario Party, and it was revealed, and it will be releasing on October 5th, and it has a bunch of new features and games, and I can't wait to get my hands on it because I really like Mario Party. I've wasn't around when the N64 one was when the N64 Mario parties were around, but because I would be like 20 right now. I'm only 7. I'm about 16. I'm only 16, and 16 and a half, and I but through emulators I have played the N64 ones, and I'm loving them. I love them, and this actually goes back to its roots as a where you move individually instead of in a cart. When I know a lot of people are excited for that, and I guess this game will be compatible with the phone app, because if you check right here, it will say that the Nintendo Switch Online app or voice chat is compatible, but I also did notice that there is a 4-player co-op game where you and 3 other people are on a raft, and you all control the raft by doing the motion of rowing with the Joy-Cons, and it seems fun, and I can't wait to try this game in half a month. Also, Yoshi had a name change into Yoshi's Crafted World. It was revealed last year at E3 in a trailer, and it showed us that you could change the perspective. In the direct, it showed us you could change the perspectives backwards, and you could basically play the level backwards. Maybe you could even play the whole game backwards, but you never know. And you can flip perspectives and stuff. It's really, really cool, and it seems an interesting game. I'd get it. I never really played a Yoshi game, to be truthfully honest. I've played tiny segments of Yoshi's Island, and I've never played the 3DS one or Yoshi's Woolly World. My friend has it, actually, but I never played it. I've played it with him for a bit, but yeah. But I can't wait to play it later on next year. I'm super excited. During the direct, they also had a little segment where they talked about a bunch of games that were coming this year, mainly in for the rest of this year basically, and they talked about Just Dance 2019, FIFA 19, 2K19, and the only game I care about and I'm excited about is Warframe, because it's really cool. I did a live stream a long time ago, and it's still on my channel if you guys want us to go see it. But it's like the only game I ever care about on this little segment of like the 7 games that they announced, because yeah, it's Warframe, and it's a cool game. You should try it when it comes out. It's free, actually. It's a free game, and it's really cool. You should try it. Then they also announced a whole host of legendary Final Fantasy titles that are being released on the Nintendo Switch over the coming months and into 2019. At least I think, yeah. And but the way they announced it, they were like Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, then Final Fantasy VI Pocket Edition HD, then World of Final Fantasy Machina, then Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon, then just Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy IX, and Final Fantasy X, and 10-2, and like the way they released it was just like boom, 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 boom. It's like, oh my gosh, let us breathe. Like, gosh, Square Enix. And actually, you could play the Pocket Edition one. It's actually available. It was actually available the day that the direct was, and I guess it's on the screen. And but yeah, it was just like, give us time to breathe, bro. And yeah, I've actually never played a Final Fantasy game in my life, and I was never really interested in the series. But you never know. I may try one when they drop on Nintendo Switch, but I don't really know. Um, yeah, it's all about Final Fantasy. A new bundle is approaching. The upcoming bundle will include a Nintendo Switch system, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate branded Joy-Con controllers and dock, and well as a download code for the game is available available November 2nd. And the thing is, Nintendo announced that Super Smash will be coming on freaking December, but why is they freaking showing it now? It's like, it's like a month. You have to wait a month. You're just gonna be staring at that freaking icon of Smash and for a month. It's like, why, Nintendo? Bro, like, why? I don't know. Taking a break from assisting mayors and just being an all-around lovely pup, Isabelle from Animal Crossing series is joining the roster as a playable fighter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now in the Nintendo Direct, they made us think that Animal Crossing game was coming to Switch, and like everybody was flipping out, or it's like, oh my gosh, but then it revealed that Isabelle becomes a fighter in Smash, and we're like, no, why couldn't you bring us Animal Crossing, and like why, and why? She seems to be an Echo Fighter in a villager, but because her moveset and stuff, but we won't know until they reveal her full moveset and stuff in a later date. Shake a tree in excitement. A new mainline game in the Animal Crossing series is slated for a 2019 release exclusively on Nintendo Switch. And I'm sorry to confess that I've never played an Animal Crossing game, unless that Pocket Edition game accounts, but actually, no. I've actually played an Animal Crossing game. I've played the New Leaf on a 3DS, but I never got far for whatever reason. And but the way they revealed Animal Crossing on Switch is that it shows Tom Nook watching Isabelle's trailer in Smash, and then he's like, oh yeah, they're gonna need a place to stay after all this smashing and stuff. And then they're like, and then he's like, oh, I better get back to work. And then it just pops up. Then it just shows, oh, Animal Crossing 2019. And we're like, what the flip? We're like, Jesus, no, my gosh. That's how I was. You could see my reaction on my channel. But yeah, that's Animal Crossing on Switch, guys. Yeah, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this like review summary thing of the Nintendo Direct that happened yesterday. My yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy it, and yeah, it took me a long time to make this and stuff, but I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. How much time did I say enjoy? Wow.